Hi everyone, my name is Brittany and I'm a Smart Moms travel agent. I just got back from a Royal Caribbean cruise and I wanted to give you a quick overview of our trip and give you my personal, honest review of our experience. So, as you can tell by some of my content, Disney holds a special place in my heart. But as an agent, I can book literally anything. So, we've both cruised before and thought that this was a great, affordable option for us. So, we took this trip without our kids. We have 5 kids and we left them at home for this one. It was our first vacation alone in more than 3 years. After welcoming our fourth son prematurely, we haven't had a moment for just us. Like with our busy lifestyles as a family of 7, we really needed this time together. So we boarded the ship with a mix of excitement and a little bit of guilt for leaving our kids behind. But it's really easy to lose yourself in the everyday hustle of being a parent and working full-time jobs. So we both believe that family comes first, and that has been our priority. But we also feel like it's really healthy for us to still invest in each other when we can. So thanks to our families, we were able to make this happen. Once we were home, we were really happy with our decision. They got some quality time that they needed with their grandparents, and we got some much needed quality time together. So I can't wait to plan our next adventure as a family. But now let's get into the actual trip. We went on a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise out of Galveston, Texas. We sailed on the Mariner of the Sea. The ship was beautiful. There was so much to see and do. The room was perfect for the price. We had an interior room overlooking the promenade. We knew the rooms on cruise ships are already pretty small, so that wasn't, a shock to us. That's what we were expecting. So it was perfect for just us, and we didn't spend much time in the room anyway. So the housekeeping for the ship was excellent. They kept our rooms cleaned. They kept us stocked with fresh linens, our beds changed. That we had no complaints. The food and drinks were great. We decided to get the drink package because we wanted the stress-free, all-inclusive feel without having to worry about what we're spending. The wait staff and service were top-notch. There were many areas aboard the ship where we were welcomed by like a friendly, familiar face that was eager to serve us our favorite like cocktails or drinks or whatever. So as far as food, we enjoyed most of our meals in the Windjammer buffet area. I really liked that they had so many options. It seemed to just work out with all of the activities we wanted to do, and there was so much to do. But the only negative I would say is some of the desserts. I'm a big sweet eater. So actually, I've been low carb for about a year, and I was looking forward to a little splurge while I was on vacation. But since they're serving such a large crowd, they would set out some of these desserts, and most of them were room temperature when they should have been cool or cold. So it seemed like to kind of change the texture, which I didn't love. But overall, they had a lot of variety. So on to the entertainment section, we wanted to try all of the things, but there's literally no way to see all of the entertainment that is offered on this ship. They had like multiple trivia games per day. They hosted little game shows that were absolutely hilarious. They had ice skating shows, theater shows, comedy, outdoor sports like pickleball, the rock wall. They have duty-free shopping. They had themed event parties like the 70s night. And I know I'm missing things, but we had to miss out on things because we couldn't fit everything in. So that was another kind of negative for us. We felt like the entertainment events were scheduled so back to back that sometimes they were on opposite sides of the ship and we wouldn't have time to get there before it started. Or then if we got there, most of the good seating was gone by that time. So they also had a few entertainment options that were an added cost, which we didn't try, like the flow rider surfing, the arcade, the casino, which had machines and tables. They offer an escape room that you can schedule. I definitely want to look into trying some of those on our next trip. The Mariner of the Sea had 2 pools and 4 hot tubs that were family friendly on the main deck. They also have a hot dog stand with all the fixings. They had a soft serve station that was at no cost. There is an adult only pool called the Solarium. It had 1 pool, 2 hot tubs, and its own full service bar. The ship also had a large gym with classes that were offered. It had a full service spa. It had a steam room and sauna. I'm really sad that I didn't get to try, but we will be back. So our first port, Costa Maya, Mexico, we decided on a simple beach break excursion. The water in the area was beautiful, but on the beaches, we were approached often by the locals trying to sell their products and their services. So I definitely recommend like bringing some small bills for extra tipping off the boat. Like our second stop was in Cozumel, Mexico, and we didn't have anything planned for this stop, so we got to sleep in a little bit after a long night at the ship's dance club. So we started our day around 10 o'clock. We found a dolphin excursion like right off the ship, and we decided to try it. I've always wanted to swim with the dolphins, and so I'll cover more on that experience later. But it was definitely something I'll never forget and a really big highlight for me. Um, After that excursion, we had a little bit of free time to explore the shops closer to the port area. So we got a couple of souvenirs and got to enjoy some of the local food before getting back onto the boat. So overall, this cruise was everything that we had hoped it would be. It felt like it went by a little bit fast. So if you're one to stress over time, this might not be something for you. But if you go into it knowing, what to expect, have done your research, it's really a great vacation option. Super affordable, and it gave us a chance to unwind and have some fun together. Just really enjoy one another's company. So if you have any questions on anything that I might have not covered, or if you're interested in planning a trip, I'd be honored to help you. My services are at no cost to you, and by booking with an agent like myself, you're helping support a small business. So thank you all so much for watching. If you could give me a like, maybe subscribe, it would help me grow and provide more content. And I'd greatly appreciate it. I will be covering more on tips and tricks that we've learned along the way, and get more detailed into the specifics of each stop, the food options, and so on. So there's a link in my bio if you want to get started with a free quote today. Thank you for watching.